stuff. Right. He'll be crying over that uni house.
That's what I said. Fine, I get it. Everyone's happy with that fog on Lego waking them up in the morning.
Not everyone's happy.
Oh, Charles. You'll be crying into your cornflakes, are you?
I'm a flat. It's got it until you back.
Oh, don't be daft. You won't have to pick up your pants from the bathroom floor. But I'll still be round to share his evening bubble bath. Hey, you should be glad that we've got such a passionate relationship. Lack of passion is the #1 killer, fellas in the 50s, you know.
Surely that's unbalanced.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So is Dove heartbroken?
Or is it something more?
I hold my hands up. I've got enough, but that doesn't mean I'm disloyal. No? I kept my mouth shut on the police. I could have easily ratted you out, but I didn't. I'm not just self-preservation. It's loyalty. It's the going on. I'm just sorry I didn't like the bunch. The problem is, I don't believe in what you're saying. I think you're soft, just like your missus.
To scene 2, which I'm just seeing whether it changes things because we haven't. Okay, so you are seeing screen 2. Let's move back to scene 1 while we're testing everything and see how long it takes just to move things around. Okay, this is good. So let me just expand on this position for the minute. We're going to be going for quite a while, so feel free to, when you're doing this, cut out the first few minutes whilst we just get prepared for what should be a great live stream. So what I thought I'd do while we're just getting things organised is bring your attention to come to pulseunity.com. Obviously we'd love to see you on the YouTube channel, and come into or comment to t.me /pulseunity1, and we can start to sort of answer some of your questions also in our Telegram channel. It's a special evening tonight. Basically, we are in a bit of a countdown. Next week, we've got Bobby Bybot, which is one of those bots that go all around, all over Telegram, B&B, and these places. We're doing a massive shill across 3 different campaigns tonight. So what I thought I'd do in the first instance is give you a bit of just an update on where we are. Of course, we're also in World Cup fever right now. Not a massive soccer fan myself. Preparations are going well in Qatar, and we've also added, I'll come back to this, some extra incentives to one of our staking platforms. A lot of you know who Pulse Chain are. Their official token is going to be PLS. We've managed to get hold of some when it goes live, so we'll be able to do a bit of an airdrop on that as well. Anyway, back to the World Cup for now. Kick-off nearly here. Join our sweepstake. What we decided to do, we love to have fun. For those that don't know us, Pulse Unity, we are a community token. In the first instance, we're a social media platform, which we can just jump over to very quickly, and you can see in the next page, literally we just go on to social.pulseunity.com. You can see the sort of the scroll bar up there. World Cup fever starts here. We've got a live pairing on PLSU USDC, That's there on Dex Tools. And we've got, again, massive news, which we'll go through tonight on our staking platform for the NFTs. We're mega bullish on this stuff, so please drop into the YouTube, drop into our Telegram, ask those questions, and there's admins in there. I'll be checking in on the sort of the voice chat, the text chat, as and when I can move over there. So let's just move back to the first screen again. Literally what we've done is we like to have fun. PLSU is at a great price. We'll come to that on another scene. Literally we are circling around 0.15 cents, which is in itself fantastic. I think we've got a bit of a chart going on down here that we can actually show you. There you go. You see it's not coming up so great on this screen, but let me just reduce that down. As you can see, scroll that across. That's where we started about a couple of months ago, and you got a very steady progression back on the chart all the way up. Don't worry about that, that was me. Literally I was trying out that we wouldn't get sandwich botted. We didn't, we put it all back, and now we're steadily climbing all day at 0.14 cents, which is fantastic. Down here you can see we've climbed 2 points, or two zeros already in our short space of time, and we're comfortably heading up towards the 2 cents, 2.3, and I'll come to the projections a bit later during the evening, but we're sort of there into the 3 cents range. I would sort of hazard a guess. It's not financial advice. Nothing I say is financial advice, but this is sort of gamification of our chart, and you can sort of see us comfortably heading towards the 3 cents mark by Christmas. So that's quite bullish there, and that's really, when we explain it a bit further, that's without sort of really expanding on even our current holder base. Even though we've got some massive listings and other stuff coming up over the next 4 or 5 days, hence the reason why I'm going to be here for at least the next 3 hours on and off. We'll take a couple of short breaks, but nothing major, and we will run through the whole of what Pulse Unity is about, what we're doing, some of the really bullish stuff. Bring you back to the homepage of Pulse Unity. Again, what we're about, PLSU is the central core of our ecosystem. Super simple, everybody shares, and it's super powerful because as a community we work together, we share together. We've also generated 2 NFT collections, one which we're airdropping New Year's Eve. Those will be the Space Doge or the Pulse Doge. We're not releasing the exact one we're going to be bringing out, because of course one's Richard Hart, one's Elon, and we don't want to. We want to sort of keep people guessing. We've also got the M2M token with a very powerful staking tool in that, and you'll see soon the actual minting platform for that also going live around the same time as the NFTs get airdropped. So again, obviously direct links there. We've got the whitelist going on at the moment. We'll come more to that as we progress through the next few hours. But again, feel free to drop some questions into the Telegram chat. The admins are there. I'm here. Or, of course, talk directly here on YouTube. And when I take a break, I'll try and answer some of your questions directly. Finish up with the homepage. When it loads, the software is not always nice to us. A couple of good links here, which I think are nice to bring up to you. We're on Trustpilot. Not a lot of sites in the crypto space actually are, and we're quite proud. We're a new token. We've got a 4.7 rating on Trustpilot, which is extremely bullish. And then, of course, we've got our NFT collection. We're planning to have our some things on Pulse Chain when that launches. We're going to give away some free PLS in the airdrop when Pulse Chain launches. And of course, we've got our own two tokens as well, Pulse Unity and our very, very powerful staking coin, which I'll come into a lot more detail over the coming minutes and hours. Lots of people say, how do you contact us? It's very easy. It's super simple. Name, your email, drop us a message. If you can't catch us on Discord, our own social media platform, in our mobile apps, and all of the other ways that you can easily reach someone in Pulse Unity, then also click the chat button. I don't know if that works in my broadcast software, but it's there. Literally, you just drop us a line, or someone is going to be available on live chat. I'm going to touch base in a minute more on the NFTs, but I want to bring your attention to just one of the powerful tools that we're going to be talking about. Pulse Unity is about working together as a community, be it whether it's PLSU, our main core currency, be it our NFTs, or be it our minting platform for the staking, be it anything that we do, the community ends up sharing. And that includes the initials, like I've said it was Space Doge, but it could also be the Pulse Doge. This one you've got Elon Musk, obviously that would be Space Doge. We've also got a great one-of-one in Richard Hart. I'll just briefly say it right now so that it's stuck on video. We're going to be attributing some huge, we've got massive plans for these NFTs over not just the initial launches, but literally over the next 2.5 years. And where that's going is going to culminate in a huge mega draw where you'll be collecting points over this whole period to win something like a $500,000 stay on the space station that's being built, or a trip up on the Virgin spacecraft, or maybe the trip to Mars, since we're on a mission to Mars. We'll see. But we're planning big things. And in the same thing, we're planning big things. We've also got things like the staking platforms that we've designed to be bullish. We believe, and we will come to our sort of white paper again in a bit about power, making money work for you, not the other way around. So our staking platform takes us from the 1 million market cap where we're currently sat on, that we've reached within the space of a few weeks, comfortably sitting in and around the 0.015 cents. If you are staking your one NFT on today, bearing in mind this actually goes live on New Year's Day, so that's a few days away. It was about 40-50 days away. And that starts on the 31st of December. You would be getting, we've worked this out, you would be getting 33 PLSU per day per NFT. times the 31 days of January, hence that's what it means, and that would be paying you $15.35 per NFT. Now, considering where we're sat, gamification, this isn't financial advice, I just play with the spreadsheets and see what would happen if all of a sudden we just done a few jumps, and then you see you got one NFT suddenly is worth 0.1 ETH. Actually, the cost of the NFT today, 50 million, 675, and of course the 100 million, which is a fair sort of game. You start to get sensible incomes from even the one NFT that in the current sacrifice is $132, and that's monthly. So of course multiply that by 12, you're sort of getting $1,500. You're getting an ETH's worth from 0.1 down here. Get to up here, if sort of Coinbase level, I guess. That's suddenly about $160,000 a year from 0.1 ETH. So we can dream. That's just a little bit of fun in there for that. We'll talk about our M2M. Literally the most bullish staking token ever. The tokenomics on this are absolutely phenomenal. There's nothing. We've looked at the best. We've done what we normally do. We've taken the best bits. We've tweaked it. We've given it some pulse unity. We've given it some love. And we'll be running through briefly how this works. Obviously, we've got some surprises up our sleeves as well, which are going to boost this even further. But you guys are going to love it. Absolutely love it. And it's only $1 to get involved. That gives you 10,000 M2M tokens. We've got 20,000 NFTs, our space doges and our pulse doges. 10,000 will be deployed. Already just under 1,600 have been whitelisted in the sacrifice stage, and we'll come back to that in a moment, because there's some great deals in there, because you get the opportunity to get NFTs, you're getting M2M, there's opportunities to get Pulse, the PLS, airdrop to you once they launch. We're really bringing everything together. And then a little bit about us. Who are we? We're developing DeFi, we're developing crypto, we're devs. We aren't really the coin, we're not really the NFTs, we're making all of this happen, and we continue to keep making all of this happen in the background. And then of course a little bit about Pulse Chain, simply because we've decided that since we're going to be building on Pulse Chain once they launch soon, then it makes sense that we get a little bit more involved. We've secured some of the airdrop that will be sent out when they do go live, and you guys have got a chance to get it. Totally free to us, so it's totally free to your good selves, which is obviously great news, and that's pretty much first come first serve. Get involved with downloading our apps. You can find us on the App Store and Apple or Google. If you don't trust the links from our site, which is fine, even though it is HTTPS, just go onto your own Google Play Store or onto your own iOS App Store with Apple and type in Pulse Unity. You'll find us. It's totally safe. We've approved by Apple, approved by Google, and we've got both apps fully functioning on there. And what that does is give you access directly to our social media site. The social media site, as it's coming up, It's got all sorts of features. You get to build your profile. I'll go a little bit slower. Here you can see I've got my bit of profile in here. There's a map of where you're based if you put your location. Some feeds of what you've been doing, fit what you like. I've been adding a few pulse chain videos today. I'll put one of these on when I take a little break, so that you get to listen to Pulse X or Richard Hart whilst I'm having a little cigarette or making a coffee. And 3 hours is a long time, so we're going to be sticking at this. As you can also see, it's Christmas, and I don't put my Santa hat on for nothing. So there's going to be some giveaways in this next few hours. Stay tuned. You might just be able to pick something up, but I'll be dropping some hints or clues. I might just drop a hint onto our Telegram chat. So anyone that's not on there, it's t.me/PulseUnity1. I would jump in there, join the Telegram as well, because I'll be dropping maybe a word into the YouTube chat, maybe a word onto the Telegram chat, and then the first one to physically tweet it out or something will get an NFT whitelist. I don't know. I make those ones up as I go along. So again, get the app. It takes you onto our social media site. There you can do lots of things. I'm not sure if we've got it. The other night we actually were playing with this. I'll see if it works. And I think here you'll see. It might not work because, of course, my camera is connected to this broadcast. But what you'd see, I'll close that out again. This is super cool, guys. Literally, you'll be able to do this from the app, I think. But you click on video chat with your camera, and that will bring up this window. There we go. And literally that actually is video conferencing. You guys have got literally when we connect all of this up to the Web3, which is what we were sort of demonstrating back here in scene 1. Let me see if I've got the picture. I'm sure I have. Here. So here you can see our M to M. Let me go back home. Apologies for this. Right. We will see. Look, we're super excited about this. This is a mock-up because obviously we're not going to reveal all the details. But as you can see up here, this is part of our Web3 development in the background. We've already got a working marketplace. I don't know if I can show it from here. Let me see. Which is already in Web3. You actually, if you've literally got PLSU in your wallet, or even just downloaded a contract, you can go onto pulseunity.com and you can actually have a look at the marketplace, which is there in Web3. I'll bring up some pictures of it actually, if I've got them. Let me grab an image file. Okay, where are you? I love doing this. Obviously, you can tell this is live because I'm making it up as I go along. We are going to. Okay, I will come back to that. I will find it when I take a short break whilst we're giving you to watch some Richard Hart or maybe even something else. We'll see. I'll bring up some pictures of the Web3 marketplace later, so that you get a chance to see what we're talking about. But I think you sort of get the picture. If you download the app, literally you'll see that you've got the interface with the social media platform. You'll then have buttons which takes you to the M2M staking platform, and there you'll be able to mint your M2M. I've got some very self-explanatory slides which we will come to over on a couple of the other scenes. Let me just switch over to those scenes and see what we've got going on. Another nice thing to mention, our team, we're not huge. We're working on this Bank of Mars thing. We're all about our mission to Mars. So we're an odd bunch. Literally, we've come together as devs, as people with a passion to generate and create things for the good of DeFi, unity in DeFi, love of DeFi, but most importantly, we just love what we do. And it tells. Look, this is Pulse Life, their ranking site. This is not us. This is officially somebody else. And as you can see, they've got things like the Maxi token and Bitcoin and stuff shooting along the top. Maxi down, ETH gone up, Hex is just gone up. That's great. And look where you can find Pulse Unity. We're there at number 7. Let's give ourselves another little vote while we're physically on the site. You can only vote every 10 minutes, so I'm not cheating. I left that specifically to do it live. And then there you go, we're only 400 votes even behind Hex. And when we started, we were all the way down here, down in the 45th place. So what have you got down there? Pulse Kittens, don't know what that is particularly. There's a few good ones here. Let's have a look at what else is on there. Pulse Ape, presumably that's a copy yet again of something to do with Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. Beetroot, that looks fun. Liquid Loans. Pulse X, that's another Richard Hart thing with Pulse Chain. Maxi, which you saw up there, it's going down, but they do very well. And one I really love in all this, let me see if I can click it actually. And it was what made me go over to Pulse Chain. I wish they wouldn't be on BNB though. I'm gonna bring out our own version on Ethereum and Pulse Chain next year. So that's a little sort of shill, I guess. You can go on to social.pulseunity.com, click the games link, and you'll start to see the absolute bare bones of what we're going to create. We're going to be over in the Grenadines, we're going to be in Malta soon, just to start discussing casino licenses and stuff like that, and just to see what we could do. How do we integrate that really into DeFi? Get proper market capital behind us, and take on Gentings, the Gentings of this world. Why not? But do it from the DeFi standpoint, and do it safely. That's going to be a big project and something to look forward to. And again, all these things feed back to PLSU and the PLSU wallet holders. We've got great ideas, and we're going to continue building. This idea, I mean everyone loves a casino. I was just really interested to see how PulsePot have been doing it based around Pulse Chain. The devs, a fantastic group of devs. Great. I would definitely encourage. This isn't a shield for PulsePort. They don't even know I'm doing this. I just genuinely love their project, and in some sense, I sort of hope they stay on BNB. Then we're not in direct competition when we launch on probably Ethereum. but don't hold me to that or anything else I say. Of course, you've got Pulse Chain, PLS. That will be coming out as soon as Richard Hart announces that. Super bullish with that. PLS. It's going to be great because they're going to copy everything, and that's going to increase our ability to provide extra benefits to you as PLSU holders, NFT holders, M2M holders, staking, all sorts of things. Ecosa seems to be a big word around there, Hydron. So there's some big names actually underneath us, and we're slowly climbing up that ladder in our voting. We are obviously live there, next to Hex is live. That's been in the news recently. And then at the top there, you've got the more meme-ish type coins, I guess. Poor Pleb, that's a great one. That's not that long out. And Up Token, not too sure about that. Obviously Pulse Dogecoin, it's a meme, and Pulse Bitcoin. It's a bit of I think they're actually quite serious about that one. I'm not sure whether it's a meme type thing or not. But there we go. That's where we're based with regards to Pulse Life. I'll come back to this screen, but with a changed backdrop when we take a break. Let's go back to scene 3. Where are we at? We've got some notifications coming in here. There's a friend that said hello. Has somebody said hello to me? Yeah. Now, you've got to remember, we have only just been rebuilding this. We are only literally, I think we're about 9 weeks old max, if that. We've only physically been on decks for about 6 weeks with PLSU. And in that time, we've created the social media site. We've created the mobile phone apps and got them approved by 2 major global organizations, Google and Apple. And we're going to continue with those. And the whole idea is that it all links back in to what will be a core user interface. Now let me let's unlock this one for the minute. See if we can. Let's see if this will let us do anything more with this. Okay, while we're on this page, let's go a little bit deeper into what the M2M is about. Apologies, I smoke. Sorry, I'm one of the few people on this planet that still does. I'm actually giving up today as well, so as you'll see, I've also got my fakey one there, but I do take a bit of a nicotine hit occasionally. Right, so with M2M and the Doge NFT whitelist, it's quite straightforward. The whitelist for the NFTs is at a rate that's equivalent to 0.1 ETH. So whatever the price of ETH is today, divide it by 10, and you have got the whitelist rate for your NFT at that particular minute in time when you send your sacrifice or whitelist donation to the address. The address is there. You can scan the QR code or just copy and paste that into any wallet practically and send your ETH or the other currencies, which we'll go through in a minute, over to the sacrifice wallet. It's all on the blockchain. It's super easy to track. It's super easy for us to do the math and to make sure that when we finalize the airdrops, they all go out in one go. Now, the airdrop itself, I'd like to make an early mention to that, is free. Think about when we're doing the airdrop, New Year's Eve, at one of the busiest times of the year. So instead of making all of you go and mint these NFTs on some sort of whitelist minting faucet, we've physically been just in asking you that you take your time over, and we've been doing this for about 4 or 5 weeks already now. I'll show you the sack rates and everything that's come in so far. We're well over $200,000 already in that pool. I said already about 1,500 NFTs have already been whitelist out of the 10,000. We're going to be doing a cut-off on that as well, because we're definitely not going to allow the whole 10,000 to be on the whitelist, because we're going to be doing a big reveal party on New Year's Eve. If we get to half, then yeah, that's sort of fair enough. 5,000 NFT airdrop, New Year's Eve, the biggest party on the planet, and without a doubt, there's going to be some of the one of ones in there that are worth gold coins and all sorts of things. Big prizes, big party, bang. Anyway, the airdrop is free, so it's going to be saving you guys a tremendous amount on gas. So sometimes, last time I did a New Year's Eve type thing where I tried to buy some crypto, it was going to cost me $130 in just gas alone to take part in one of these ICOs and stuff on New Year's Eve. So 0.1 ETH now is almost paying nothing for your NFT, because it's going to be airdropped to you on New Year's Eve. And worst case, you get a free NFT and you get to join a party, and when it's revealed, it might be worth even more money. And if you really don't like it, on New Year's Day, of course, the actual sales platform goes live, and you can either stake it, which earns you all that money that I've shown you earlier, or you can put it on OpenSea or our own staking platform, or sorry, our own NFT marketplace, and sell it through there. Either way, you've got options. The key thing right now is you've got plenty of time to send in your 0.1 ETH for the whitelist, and literally get yourself just do it when you can when the gas is low. I'll explain that. There's some bonuses that we are adding in at the moment, because we are a new project and we are interested and looking to build, of course, our holders for PLSU. You've seen what it does to the chart. Every time a new holder comes in, buying little bits of PLSU, the price is slowly moving upwards. And we've got exchanges coming on board. We've got listings already being approved. And so we would expect those needles to definitely be moving. But we want to do what we want to do as a Pulse Unity, and we want as many holders in the group as possible, and we want you to benefit. So what we've done is, with the whitelist, and what they call it a sacrifice over here, you will receive your NFT and or M2M token credits. Now this is for PLSU purchases in new wallets over 10,000 PLSU, and those will be airdropped one free Pulse Doge or Space Doge NFT after launch. And that's for, of course, participating in the whitelist sacrifice. All M2M sacrifice wallets sacrificing over $3,000, excluding PLSU, will also receive an extra bonus, which is one free Pulse Doge or Space Doge NFT for every 30 days staking M2M token up to a maximum of 300 days. These numbers are quite important because when you see the power of our staking platforms for both the NFTs and M2M, you will understand why we are being very, very tight on the limits. This isn't a 15-year plan. This is maximum at the moment a 5-year plan with seasons involved. But each season is mega bullish, and they start on New Year's Day. You can physically start getting points New Year's Day, and the party starts New Year's Eve. Well, the party starts right now tonight, because I'm going to be announcing some massive incentives for you guys to get involved while we are streaming. So I would be shilling this out, because we're going to be bringing back things like refer a friend while we're live, and I will be giving spot prizes to the best shields, the best buys, the best everything while we're live. We're just going to keep this going until I see at least 5 buys on the chart tonight. Even if it takes me till this time tomorrow, I'm staying live until 5 buys are on the chart. So come on in, and the best buy, or we'll decide, we'll put it on a wheel before I go. Every buy will go on a wheel, and we'll do something with the wheel as well. We're going to make this fun. It's Christmas, or it's Christmas is coming. What else have we got in here so that it's a bit of fun? And you can ask questions while we're in here. You've got a chat. You've got our Telegram group, t.me/Pulse Unity 1. And literally, if you dive in there, somebody will physically be able to help answer any questions that you've got. What else have we got in here? Mega bonus. Oh, sorry, we need to go back a little bit. A further rate. One NFT, we've explained this, equivalent of 0.1 ETH. $1 equals 10,000 M2M tokens. Let me try and make myself look a little bit bigger than this, because I feel like I'm ancient. I think there you go. Sort of got my big jacket on. Look, I'm on Mars here at the moment. Let's see if you can still read this. Let's lock that back into place. So, where are we at? Yeah, so you can read through that. It's on the pulseunity.com. You get, for each dollar that you're sacrificing, you get 10,000 M2M, which is our staking token. And we've got a great presentation as we go through. We're going to put some timestamps in on these, so that they're going to be quite easy to index for you, and you'll find specific areas in the tape to jump forward to, or we'll split it into parts as we go along. Then, right now, finishes actually in 10 minutes because, to be honest, we've told the people on Pulse Chain about this all week. They've sort of given us a bit of FUD, which I don't mind saying. We actually were giving them until 10 PM UK tonight. We've run this since the 12th to literally get involved with the M2M. They seem to like staking. And then we would actually have been giving them an extra 100 Pulse PLS for every wallet over $300. Well, when you see our sacrifice, our top wallet in there currently stands at $90,000. So these guys, I haven't got an issue with 300, and neither of the other 57 that are in the current sacrifice. As far as I'm aware, they haven't got involved with that. No problem. More for our guys. I'll be probably just giving that away now to everyone that did sacrifice in and amongst the last few days. So after tonight, which is literally in 10 minutes for 10 p.m. GMT, this rule will apply, and that is basically PLSU wallet holders for the $1 you are getting the Pulse PLS. I must stress, this is when Pulse Chain launches, and we can't guarantee, we're nothing to do with Pulse Chain at the moment other than in name, and that we're going to be building parts of Pulse Unity on there, because it's going to be gasless and be fantastic for the project. So this is actually a nod from us over to them. We've got 3 working projects. We're actually adding a project that doesn't work right now. So let me be clear on that. There's no guarantees when you'll get this PLS. But we've been allocated from a very kind person, which answers somebody else's question from during the week, their airdrop. And we know that it's enough. They had quite a sizable sacrifice as far as I can see, and there's more than enough in there for people to get involved. In fact, just to put it bluntly, you'd have to physically buy about 10% of all Pulse Unity for us to physically run out of PLS to airdrop once Pulse Chain goes live. So there you go. That's where it's coming from. It's there live on tape for your good selves. Sorry you actually banned us from your channel and now missed out. Best of luck to our guys that are listening and want to get involved. Other sacks. So that's basically for just saying PLSU's got to be in your wallet. Even though we're giving this for free, obviously we want it to have an effect on us and to the benefit of all our holders. And it can't be transfers. That's also important. We gave away over 2 million PLSU worth over £20,000 last month for Halloween. We're not just going to take it back and then give you yet another currency. So let's play fair. It's new buys. It's over $300, and you're getting a third token for absolutely nothing. And there's the rules. We can all read. So prior to launch, this is where it gets mad, because I've just spent the last 15 minutes explaining the basic principle of all this. But actually what you guys are getting is 2x on M2M prior to launch. So for every dollar right now that you're sending into the sacrifice, you're getting 2 or 20,000 M2M. And literally that's obviously goes for Pulse Unity wallet holders over $300. Now I'm going to put a government health warning. I'm not with the government, but I'm just going to say that this isn't financial advice, but we had it at the beginning of Pulse Unity. We put the contract together. Of course we didn't put it together expecting it to be physically worth any money. But you put it onto the DEX tools and there you go. It's worth something. How much it might have dropped, it might have just gone off the floor. But somebody rugged us. And it was malicious, it was horrible, and we forgot to put certain sniping bots into the contract because we were just trying to finalize this for the community. They wanted the token out. We developed this for the community. So this time round, there's I could just give a warning. There's going to be snipe bots in there. There might even be a couple of dummy contracts out there, but the people that actually have wallets will know who they are. And since this is a staking coin, for the most part, people will be moving the M2M that they get airdropped over to what again is going to be the most bullish staking platform you've ever heard about. But just in case you do need to sell or want to sell it, if this becomes worth anything, then in the early part there's going to be huge sell taxes for really early withdrawals from the staking platform, and there is buy and sell taxes on the actual DEX tools. Of course, we've got ideas for different platforms and things to make this mega exciting. And then finally, of course, the number of NFTs, if you're in the NFT side of things, will be determined on how many whitelist sacrifice points you've accrued. Runs right up until midnight on New Year's Eve, earliest, and we will be doing the reveal and of course the actual sort of setting the minting platform live on New Year's Day for those that have revealed NFTs that they want to swap, or for those that just want to mint more. Presumably you're just going to want to mint more because we love them. We absolutely love them. That's really enough said about that page, I think. Again, there's the QR code there. You can scan it, you can copy and paste it as per normal. Super simple to get involved. And what I'll try and do is bring this up. Let's move there. Here we go. So I just put up a little slider. This is roughly what one of ones looks like. There was a bit of a guess going around. It's supposed to be Elon Musk on his mission to Mars. There's some of the Space Doge army there behind him. As I said, we've got 10,000 of those, and they all have different expansion packs that they're going to be coming with over the next years, and lots of other fun things just within that particular army itself. And of course, there's going to be some fun things hidden amongst them, prizes, and we're playing with the idea right now before the launch on what you need to collect in order to get entered into that mega prize draw to win that trip to space and other great things that will be going on actually here on planet Earth. Okay, that takes us over to scene 2. I think for the moment, let's just go back to the social media site. I'm going to show you how the YouTube videos work while I go and have a look at who's been asking questions and see if you can actually sit here and listen to a little bit about from Richard Hart on Pulse Chain. Let's actually get it working. This is a great video. Don't you just love live demos when something goes wrong? There we go. It's probably it's actually my network connection. So we've got a lot going on my workstation right now. We just give it a minute. None of this was planned until an hour ago, so we just wanted to get onto YouTube tonight. You can all see us broadcasting live. We're just going to keep going and going with some cups of coffee and everything else. And take a few breaks along the way. Let me see if I can refresh this. There's always a way to refresh these. Here we go. That also does not look like it wants to help. Let's go back to the video channel. See what else we've got in there. Let's see if we can get Matty up or one of the others. Maybe their stream works. This is Gen Hex. See, also it's actually worth saying. I'm trying to get some of the pulse chain stuff up, but we've got all sorts of videos on here. We also do publish people's Discord addresses and their Telegram chat channels. All of this that we do is totally free of charge, but we invite any community. Look, that's already had 98 views. I'll even give it a personal like, so that you can see that it works. And you could also directly share this straight over to, at the moment it's only saying Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. We will be adding the YouTube and the other social media share links to here once we've connected up all of the Web3 stuff. And as I showed you, we've actually got video conferencing already running, albeit in the background. That as well will provide us with the first Web3 social media video conferencing site. And social media users right now, you've got a chance to jump in, create your profiles, and get all of this in the app as part of being, basically for being part of Pulse Unity, which is at the moment $1. Well, a dollar is 66 PLSU. So take if you do it properly and buy even with the minimum gas fee, you get 55 or 56 PLSU in your wallet. You then send it over to the staking. You're going to be getting some staking M2M, and you get access to this wonderful marketplace, social media website, and everyone in our community who's mega fun. This doesn't look like it's going to help me out. It's very possible that because it's Saturday, they're also going to be starting to stream soon. Let me see if I can pick up just one more before I run off and take a break. Oh, here's a good one. This should definitely work. We picked up this one because lots of people say, how do we use Uniswap? Here's a great little tutorial. Again, not done by us. We don't create normally a tremendous amount of our own content. We're the social media platform, we're the mobile apps, we're the Web3 side. You guys are supposed to be the artists, the content creators, and everything else. So what we provide is literally just part of us creating what we wanted to create at the beginning, and that is the biggest, most popular social media site in DeFi. It's so different. It's no different to Facebook, except we're Web3, and that's where the future is. That's where everything is, we believe, and you guys have got the chance to physically jump on board and become a part of that. Now, let's see if it shares directly to Twitter. Okay, well that was working. So that would have shared directly to Twitter. Then I have got no idea why it was not working earlier. In fact, let me, while we're on Twitter, let's have a quick look and see what else we got on here. Here we go. Here's our new mission to Mars little advert here, and I'll bring up these points more on in the screens a bit later. I'm going to take a break in a minute, come back to all these, and start to read through some of the comments. I see there's been a few people in the chat, a few people have been asking questions, so I'm going to take a breather in a second and come and answer everyone. Oh, there you go, there I am. I'm going to take a breather in a second and come and answer everyone. Oh, there you go, there I am. I'm going to take a breather in a second and come and answer everyone. Oh, there you go, there I am. I'm going to take a breather in a second and come and answer everyone. Oh, wow. We've been going for 88 minutes already. So let's get rid of that screen. I'm going to literally get rid of the whole thing when we move over. Let's go to a different scene for the minute. Leave you with something to think about whilst I take a tiny break. And what should we leave you with? Because we're going to come back and talk a little bit more about the actual sacrifice and this mega Black Friday mega deal. I'm not sure. I think I can even expand this bit a little bit bigger. Can I? Yeah, you don't really need to see me. What you need to look at is, look, let's move this around a little bit. I'm not like the other YouTubers or whatever. We don't really do things their way. We do things our way. As you can see in here, there's the actual statistics on our SAC. I can refresh it and see whether that makes any difference. No. Yeah, so $216,000 already in. You can do the math yourself. Divided by 0.1, that's about $130 or $130 per NFT. There was roughly 1,700 already NFTs whitelisted. When they go on the market, I'm not going to disclose the exact mint price, but it's going to be a little bit more because, as I said, this is going to run over several collections, with the end result being, don't get me wrong, there's going to be some mega prizes in the ones that are coming out in all the collections, but hidden amongst those, this is the excitement. I could just keep going on about this. I'll come back to this in a minute, but literally hidden amongst these NFTs are going to be clues to what you're going to need in over the next 2 years to get a chance to win that fantastic space trip. And I know that the admins in the group are super excited about this. The idea came from one of the top holders in our group, and we just love the conversations. We're talking about sending air to Mars. in our voice chat. So get involved with those. But as you can see, that's super bullish. It's from only 57 people so far. Top wallet in there currently stands at $93,000. Top 5 places average about $9.5 grand. And the top, I know in the top 20, there's already 20 wallets well over $3,000 in that, and we've only just started. There's still what do you call it? There was still 43 days, 4 hours, 49 minutes left, and woohoo! Are we involved? Yes, we've got a buy. Bobby Buybot's in the house. Let's love that. Let's go on to go into our Telegram. You know, next Friday, next Saturday, sorry, we're on Bobby Buybot as well. You guys going to be winning all week and culminating in next Saturday night. Well, because we're going to be on Bobby Buybot all of Saturday next week, and every single time Bobby Buybot comes up in our Telegram, there's going to be a spin the wheel for a 1, 2, or even a 5x on the buys. So stay tuned for that, but you won't get in there if you're not in there already. That's the only clue I can give that to you, or give you on that right now. Let me come out my Telegram. I love Bobby Buybot. I think we all love Bobby Buybot. So anyway, I'm going to take a short break, leave you with the idea that's already floating around on my screen. We're going to be then talking about the 2x M2M Black Friday deal, what it means for yourselves, what it means for you in the future, and also looking at some of the other parts of the ecosystem. Hope you're okay for now, and I'm the General. I'll be back here in a few moments with the new stream. Thank you.